Hello, my friends. How's it going? I've called this video Has the World Gone Mad Part 2. I'm not going to do a Part 3, Part 4, Part 5. I just really sense, and I was praying last night, I need to make a stand on some things here, and I need to bring a heavenly perspective on it. When you put an idea out into the public space, it invites criticism. People will attack the idea. And when we debate and when we argue, if we do it in a civil way, we actually, both sides grow, both sides learn, both sides probably come closer to the truth because none of us have got all the truth, none of us have got everything right. Where it goes wrong is if an idea goes out there and you attack the person, I completely disagree with that, or the idea is put out there and everyone is commanded to believe it. You know, a government says, this is what it is and you must do it. Well, actually, you're a human government. You don't get the right to do that. It's only God can do that. So there's the preface. I've just in the last 24 hours or so, I noticed in the media two things. The singer Sam Smith has announced, now let me get the pronouns right, that they want to be a mummy by the time they are 35. And then about a month ago, the company Tampax launched a tweet honouring the non-women who have periods, saying that men have a monthly cycle too. Okay, what's the problem with that? Why would I pull those out? Well, number one, they're wrong. The science is just no, never, ever, ever going to happen. People with a male body, let's see if I can be half PC here. Somebody who is a biological male will never, ever have a baby. And they will never, ever have a period. So it's not science, it's pretend. So let's not put that out there as though it's true, because it ain't. It's wrong. Now, if you challenge it, you say, well, can you defend that position? That only defense is, oh, you're a hater, you're a hater, you're a hater. Well, hang on. Science can't offend and it can't hate. It just says, this is the way it is. Now, we can debate the science, we can challenge the evidence to see if it's really true, but it just says what it is. So science can't offend you, but you can be offended by science. Now, why we've got it now that actually it's not true scientifically. Why would I go to this trouble to make a video? Well, I've been involved in education for a long time, and let me tell you this, and I can remember my teenage years, between the ages of about 11, maybe earlier for some, and about 17, maybe older for others. That is one of the most difficult times in the human life. I mean, your body's changing, your chemistry's all over the place, you get racked with insecurities, and now, of course, the children are just living in this tsunami of social media, and they're looking for identity, they're looking for who you are, and then somebody comes along and says, oh, if you were born a male, you can become a mummy. You're not helping. You're not bringing freedom. You're bringing confusion. You're not bringing wholeness. You're bringing destruction. If you as a company, you just virtue signal this nonsense about men having periods, you are just making their situation worse. You are adding fuel to a fire. You are not putting it out. You are not bringing peace. It is really, really destructive. What else is wrong with it? It's forcing people who don't believe it to kowtow and buy to a narrative out of fear. I find it unlikely you'll find many 57-year-old blokes who believe this to be true, but you'll find plenty who won't speak out against it because they don't want the backlash, because they don't want the haters coming after them. And that's where it's gone wrong. We now attack the people instead of the idea. And then the third reason I wanted to bring up was this, Book of Genesis. And I think this is the foundation. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, and eventually he got round to making humanity. He said, let's make humanity in our image. So what's going on here? Well, we are part of nature. We've got physical bodies, but we're part heaven. We eat food, but we can walk with God. One day we'll be walking the earth and we'll be working with angels. And sometimes some of the angels might be working for us. So humanity is quite unique. And what God said about us is this, It's male, female. It's really, really clear. There will be male, there will be female, and when you bring the two together, you get a fuller picture of God, and they can even create life. And what this narrative is doing is it's attacking that. And when you pull truth out from underneath society, society starts to implode. It starts to collapse. So this is really serious. I'm not the only person saying this. I think the angle I want to bring in is let's be robust in our arguments, but let's be as kind as we can. Let's be as wise as serpents, but as harmless as doves. But please, let's protect our children and make sure in our churches we are not embracing this stuff, because it is destructive and it leads to a very dark, very dangerous road. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. Have a fantastic day. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.